Cold Steve Austin will be in the main event at Wrestlemania.
Oh, hell yeah!
And it's over. The Rock is a champion. The Rock is going to WrestleMania.
The stage was set for the two biggest stars of the Attitude Era to collide at WrestleMania 17.
The fact is, Rock, you got the title, and I want it.
How will The Rock retaliate?
And Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock isn't waiting until WrestleMania.
The Brahma Bull is furious.
Hey, wait a minute! Your bald-headed, double-stunted candy ass belongs to The Rock.
Wait a minute. The Rock just gave the Stone Cold Stunner to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
How personal can this get?
Can you imagine what it's going to be like at WrestleMania?
Emotions ran high as these longtime rivals set their sights on the WWE Championship.
I will give you every drop of sweat, every drop of blood, every ounce of energy I have.
I need to beat you, Rock. I need it more than anything that you can ever imagine.
You are going to get the absolute best of The Rock at WrestleMania.
There can be only one champion, and that will be Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. With all due respect.
The following contest is a no disqualification match and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No disqualification? When was that added?
The journey has culminated here tonight. From spinal surgery, from knee surgery, the rattlesnake could be called the bionic redneck because we're deep in the heart of Texas, and Stone Cold is going to challenge to become the top man in the industry.
Oh, no. What must be going on in his mind right now, JR?
From Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
Oh, this is a very partisan Texas crowd. Austin is revered. He's like a folk hero. Austin has reached legendary status in his home state of Texas.
There's no doubt about it, JR, and for good reason. Stone Cold Steve Austin has backed up everything he has ever said in his career.
The rivalry between these two extremely popular superstars, Stone Cold in Houston, Texas, has the advantage.
Oh, boy. Look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
And here we go. This is the second WrestleMania main event between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin won the Royal Rumble to earn the title shot tonight. The Rock won the WWE Championship and no way out.
It's almost like these two superstars' careers are intertwined. They were destined to do battle on the world's biggest stage.
One thing for sure, JR, if history is any indicator, this will be a match for the ages. He's got a nasty-looking object in his hands. Stone Cold's been dropped.
Bam!
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
What a punch!
The German release suplex. And that one hurt his hand.
If this was a hockey match, we'd say he hit the boards. A spectacular counter by Stone. So much is on the line here tonight. Not just pride, not just glory. It's not just about the money or the WWE Championship. The Rock and Austin are the two biggest stars in the world right now. And there can only be one top dog in the WWE.
Well, tonight, one way or the other, we're going to find out who the top dog in the WWE is, JR.
The Rock and Austin met 2 years ago at WrestleMania 15. Austin came out the victor that night. The Rock will do whatever it takes to not have history repeat itself tonight.
The WWE Championship is on the line, JR, but these two are also fighting for supremacy of each other.
No, The Rock reverses it. The rattlesnake is reeling here, fans. Just how much more of this can Austin take? Easily avoided. Stone Cold Steve Austin is not in the ring with just anybody. Stone Cold is in the ring with the champ. The Rock is fighting for something that's much more valuable to him than anything else in his life. Look out! The Rock! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Wait a minute! McMahon just pulled the Rock off of Austin.
Why did Mr. McMahon pull the Rock off of Stone Cold Steve Austin?
What the hell?
Stone Cold Steve Austin wants the WWE Championship so badly, he has forsaken his hatred of Mr. McMahon.
A Stone Cold rock bottom. My God, Austin scores with a rock bottom.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. What Stone Cold?
This is without a doubt one of the most personal and intense battles for the WWE Championship. I never thought I would see the day when Steve Austin and Vince McMahon would team up.
Hell has most certainly frozen over, JR.
Rock bottom. The Rock scores with a rock bottom on Austin.
It looks like that took as much out of the Rock as it did Steve Austin. Oh, my God.
Good grief. Stone Cold Stunner.
1, 2. Oh!
The Rock kicked out of the stunner, and Austin is in shock. Austin cannot believe it. He's the toughest SOB of WWE, and that, folks, is the bottom line. Back into the ring now.
Look out! He's got a chair! Oh, that should do it. I mean, how much punishment do you have to do in this match? This is clearly no longer about just winning the WWE Championship. These two men simply do not like each other.
I think you're right, King. We have witnessed a war here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stone Cold Steve Austin with a series of vicious chair shots to the Rock. Austin is destroying the Rock.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will do anything, and I mean anything, to become the WWE Champion. this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Against all the odds. Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Good God Almighty, I can't believe this. What in the hell is this? Austin and McMahon have joined forces.
They were in it together the whole time.
Steve Austin has joined forces with Satan himself. For the love of God, someone tell me this is not happening.
It's happening. Stone Cold Steve Austin has sold his soul for the WWE Championship. Oh my gosh. We are witnessing something that will be talked about for years to come.
I don't believe this. What in the hell? I don't believe this. Stone Cold has sold his soul to Satan himself. Why, Steve? Why this way? I thought I knew that man. I thought I knew Steve Austin. I was there in the hospital when he came out of surgery. I thought I knew him.
Mr. McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin together? This is a dawning of a new